Alrighty, so let's log in and see if my stuff is still where I left it. It might not be, but we'll find out. Okay. Let me see where this dumps me. Based on that message, I believe my stuff is gone. Yes. Okay, so I'm glad I grabbed what I wanted to from my stuff before it disappeared. So first thing we have to do is go get some more stuff. Hold on, I need to find out if there is a way to invert the camera. There we go. Alrighty, so none of my stuff is here, so let's head out and try to find what we need. And see if I can remember exactly where stuff is in the system. Let's warp here. Whoops. Okay, this is the full map of the area. Okay. Yeah, all my stuff got taken down. That's something that's going to happen. As they're working on the game, they do frequent refreshes, where they basically clear out everything from space and start over, which is kind of nice. Is this... I don't even know if this is what I need, to be honest with you. No, but we're going to mine some. And then with B... Let me see, we need the refinery. Yeah, this is the ore we need for this. Sweet. So I'm going to build my stuff right here. Because I am planning on taking it all down. At the end of the night. And what's the last thing I need? I need a refuge. That needs metal rich ore. Okay. Nope. Alright, so last time it was definitely kind of figuring out what we need. And this time it will hopefully be a little bit more of actually getting stuff done. So portable storage, let's throw the ore in there. I'm going to throw this fuel in there because that's taking up a lot of space right now. So sure, that's good. Okay. So now when I press H, hopefully it remembers where the stuff is. It should. Okay. I'm going to have to hope. If not, I mean, it's not that hard to get back. Got that asteroid. Let's get out of here. What else do we have? Convoy debris. Wreckage. Where was metal rich or unremarkable? I do like that you kind of learn where things are in a system. It's not like Eve where you just kind of pull up a menu. Ferris, there we go. I'll get us metal rich. And F. 3. Exit. Escape, okay. Yes, I believe I can use from here. Yeah. Let's get some of this metal rich ore. Then we can get started on the rest of the stuff that we need to do. And it did not say where my assets are. That is annoying. Might take a few minutes too. But I know where it is. It's right at the asteroid field. Is there bookmarks yet? No, okay. I'm just going to wait until my inventory is full. Okay, now it's showing up. Yeah, it takes a few minutes like EVE Online does for your personal assets to update. Okay, how are we doing on fuel? We're doing good still. Okay, so now let's head back to here. Okay. I was concerned that we were just going to try and slow burn to where we're going. Took a little while for the warp drive to kick in. Hello, stuff. Alright, so let's throw this into portable storage. Now we should be able to build the refuge. Oh no, that's right. We need to actually like in our cargo hold to be able to build with it. Then what do we need for this? Carbonaceous for the printer. Okay. Oh, and placing is always awkward for me. You know what? That is going to just be good enough. Alright, so now we need to go get carbonaceous ore. We throw this in here for now. We can have the refinery start pulling stuff out of storage. Common ore? Max that out. And start getting materials. Oh, this won't take long enough. Okay. We can wait the 10 seconds and then switch over. Deliver. Get that back. All rich. Exit out. And now let's go get some carbonaceous ore. Which I believe... I'm trying to remember if everything is exactly where it was last time. If it is, then it should be over here. And I am very wrong. Okay. Unremarkable asteroid. That's not interesting. Natural asteroid? Is that what we're looking for? Carbon rock debris field. Here we go. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yep, this is the stuff we need. Let's lock that. And get some of this ore. Throw some fuel in there. Nope, I got my headphones all twisted. Oh well. I believe what we mostly needed was the reinforced alloys, but we might need other stuff, since it kind of erased all of our equipment from last time. Okay. Now I've got that. Let's warp over to our refinery. I really wish we could bookmark stuff. Well, that's okay. There's my things. First, let me set out a printer. Let's not do this here. Let's actually get closer to the refinery. And deliver this stuff. Oh, not to me, to the portable storage. There we go. Okay, and stop, and now build. We can put there. Right here. Good enough. I do kind of like how everything's a little bit temporary, more than an EVE Online in this game. Once you kind of know how to get things done, everything goes really quickly. Like what I'm doing right now took me an entire hour last time I played. Enter. You done? Yes, okay. So what we need to make is this reflex. Which needs this. We have 4 of these. I need carbonaceous minerals. So let me make sure we have enough for that first. By throwing stuff in storage. I'm just going to toss these in there for now. Go into the refinery. And the carbonaceous ore. Portable storage. Max this out. And then from the water ice we can make more fuel if we need. I believe salvaged materials is what we need to look for next. Okay, and take this out. So yeah, we need the reinforced alloys. Get from clones or salvaged materials. I believe there was another way as well. Maybe in the printer? Still learning where everything is. Yes, these reinforced alloys. Yeah, we could get more materials. Okay, and Reflex. We have Nomad. Carbonaceous minerals, we have plenty, so we need these reinforced alloys. Instead of just getting the materials, I think I'm gonna go see if I can find more of the okay, those are really cheap to make the mining crystals. Let's go see if we can find some salvage. I think that's going to be a lot faster than just mining materials for a while. I did see... Oh, further out, further out. Here... Oh. Was one place that had a bunch of wreckages. Is it around here? Convoy debris, installation wreckage. Yeah, let's go take a look at these and see if we can get some salvage materials out of them. Because that will just make this so much faster. Are these actually bodies? Oh, this is locking onto us. So let's get out of here. I am not ready for combat yet. Okay, let's do F3. See what else we can find around the sun. That was convoy debris. Let's check out this installation wreckage then. And if this isn't no-go, then I'll figure something out. I might just have to mine some materials. Oh no, this is the exact same spot. So maybe I want to go check out one of these convoy debris. Yes, I know, I'm being locked. Because if we can get more of the salvage materials, that'll just make this like 100 times faster than just mining a bunch of minerals. Oh. Yeah, this looks much safer. And let's turn on our afterburner. Need these. I can leave the rest of the ores and stuff. Afterburner is overkill. I'm just gonna do all of this. Take that. See what's in this hollow wreck. Another corpse. Can I just fit like everything in here? Let me open these first. And then open this one. Perfect. But do we have enough room to actually go to the other one? Just to make life a little bit faster. Let's head to this convoy debris. See if we can get more good stuff. I'm pretty sure with this we'll actually be able to get most of what we need to make the reflex pretty quickly. Much faster than I was expecting. I was expecting this to take like way longer. Okay. Grab this. Fuel. Our inventory's starting to get full. Let's be greedy and see what else we can find. I still have 100 cubic meters to fill up here. Grab this. Grab this. Go pick up all these corpses, because I believe I can reprocess those as well. Does it feel weird to pick up corpses to reprocess them? Yes, yes it does. Am I going to do it anyway? Absolutely. Not enough cargo space. Okay, so I'm going to have to start being picky here. Take that. Now can I make room by filling that up? Nope. Okay, let's dump the ores in here. I cannot, okay. I'm just going to dump all of these so that I can get the remainder of this. Now where did that stuff go? I'll loot what I can of it. I swear when you jettison stuff, it just goes all over the place. Okay, so let's grab the carbonaceous and metal rich. Yeah, that'll be good. Now let's go back to our refinery, printer, get this going. Honestly, this is going way faster than I thought it was going to. After how long it took me last stream to like get adjusted to the controls and how to access everything, I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, so let's check to the refinery. Okay, so I can turn these corpses into ice. Which can then be turned into fuel. Okay. That wasn't super necessary, but it is what it is. Salvaged materials. This. All of this. While that's working, let's throw the rest of these into storage. Oh, these... I'm being a derp, don't mind me. What are these used for? Oh, to make Nomad program frames. Okay. Wonder where that's coming from. Let me throw these in here for now. Top up the fuel. Now see what the refinery's got for us. Portable storage. Deliver. Is that enough for the Reflex? Let's go to our printer and find out. We need 28. I believe we have... Oh, we have 23. Okay, so we need more of those. Interesting. And this, I can turn into another one of these Nomad program frames while I'm here. I wonder if there's more debris hanging around that I can salvage from. I'd much rather do that than try and get the materials for it. Do I need silicate? Let's deliver that for now. Stack things. Pull these out. I need a lot more silicate. And metal rich I have, okay. So in the event that I'm unable to find more of that, which one gives us silicate the most? That gives us 15. Gives us 5. That gives us none. So we just need a bunch of common ore if we are unable to find what we need. But first, let's take a look around. Those are the Grange points. Moons, planets. Okay. Nope, I don't want to warp there. Let's see. Carbon rock debris field. Nope. That's the Ferris cluster. Natural asteroid cluster. Remarkable asteroid, I think. Yeah, I think unless I want to fight that thing, which I currently do not. Then going and mining is going to be our ticket. Carbon field, okay. Yeah. I could probably have dumped this then. That we can get more at one time. Oh well. Is this armor? No, that's hull repair. Common ore. It is strangely quiet here. None of the drones are hanging out. I have to say I'm fairly confident at this point that I will be able to get the Reflex easily before stream ends today. And hopefully that one has more cargo space so I can just throw everything in there and take off. Because the whole reason we want it is interstellar travel, so we can throw the Sojourn in. Which would allow us to do jumps. Okay. ships, interact with your printer. Okay. And is there, what's fitting? I don't think, yeah, we can't add anything extra on here, really. Extra small hydrogen engine, okay. Let's go back to our refinery. Throw this ore in there to get some more silicate materials. Installed. I bet it's the CPU or power grid. That's the issue. No, I should be able to just throw this on. Here. Okay, let me open up. Well, let's get the ore refined first. Max that out. Now let's go to our storage. Throw that in there for now. Now can we go into fitting? Because we're next to the refuge. Is there sojourn on here? No, you cannot fit sojourn to wind. Okay, I think I tried that last time. But it was worth a try again. And what else can we make in the printer? Armor plates, shield generator. Okay. I would actually really like a shield generator. Carbon weave. Carbonaceous minerals, okay. These base autocannons are the basic weapons. Then ammo. Compressed coolant. Interesting. Okay. I am slowly learning how everything works here. Refinery. Full storage deliver. Pull these out. Now let's go into our printer. See what we can do here. We need silicate. We have just enough, and metal rich. And this will make 14, which will be enough. Cool. Deliver. Take this stuff out. And I believe with that, we will be able to manufacture a reflex. Perfect. That's going to take 50 seconds. While that's doing that, let's open up the refinery again. And go into portable storage and throw the water ice in here. And make some more fuel. Since we have the ice anyway. Stack that. Okay, so we have plenty of fuel now. And printer. This, like, once you learn how to do it, it seems like such a simple process, but it takes quite a few steps. I definitely kind of like the industry in this game so far. Alright. Okay. Go to your refuge. And interact. Throw the reflex in here. Assemble. Cargo. Okay, so I have to take all of my stuff out of my ship. Put it into storage. Got it. And now we can go into the refuge. And board ship. Oh, I need to get slightly closer. Your refuge be finicky like that. Okay, now board ship. Sweet. Board. And fit. Okay, we should bring plenty of fuel mine lasers with you as well. Okay, so let's take this out. Actually, we cannot yet. Okay, hold on. Let's go into bidding. Okay, this is pretty cool. Looks like a little bomber. We need an engine first. That makes sense. Now, can we fuel? No, you don't take that fuel. Okay. Do you take this fuel? Okay, let's try putting you in here. Now we can refill. Okay. So we have that. We need a small cutting laser. Which hopefully we can make. Otherwise we're going to be switching back into the other ship for a bit. Small cutting laser. 2 printed circuits. Let's make these. And some carbon weave. It's a lot of carbonaceous minerals. Okay, so we're actually going to have to... And the Reflex has about the same amount of storage. Okay. Let's go into the refuge and see if we can swap back into the wind for now. Okay, so we need a bunch more carbonaceous materials. And we can just have an empty cargo hold, so that'll make that easier and faster. That's common ore. Back out, please. Where is the carbonaceous? Carbon rock. Here we go. Boop, boop. I could definitely yank everything off of this, but I would honestly much rather just have this ready to fit, ready to go if I need it for stuff if my reflex gets destroyed immediately. And it's actually good that we need this, because we need to make a bunch of fuel too. And that's going to require just a lot more of this ore. Carbonaceous. Excuse me. There we go. Now we can get a whole cargo full of this. And we'll definitely be able to do a first jump. I might have to leave some stuff behind though. Cargo space is definitely going to be a bit of an issue, I see. Let me double check this setting. Full screen, everything's on high, okay. I just wanted to make sure. One thing I am really hoping is that they make mining a little bit more interactive than it is currently. Because this is exactly like EVE Online mining, which is very boring. If there was like a mini game or something that you had to do while doing this to improve your rate, that would be kind of cool. Like a system where you can slow mine if you want to. Or if you do the mini game, you're going to be more efficient at it, so it won't take as long. I think that would be just a great compromise here. I have to say the sound effects in the atmosphere, top notch so far. Okay, let's go to the refinery. I know. Oh, I can't access the build menu while I'm here. Okay. I just wanted to kind of see what was available. Okay, let's head over here. Portable storage, we can just throw all this back in here and stack that. The refinery can do its thing. Okay, carbonaceous ore. It does not give us many minerals. Hopefully it will be enough. Do get lots of ice though, that's good. I wanted to check the build menu, because I know there's bigger stuff that you can build eventually. Network node. Yeah, so once you get into the different printers, you can build a lot of cool stuff. Assemble shipyard. Interesting. You can build gates. Our turret. Hangar. This reminds me a little bit of um, like the player-owned stations that they used to have in EVE Online. They actually moved away from. Now we have the citadels instead. Alright, so now let's deliver this. Pull the extra out. I'm gonna throw the ice in here. Make a bunch more fuel, because I'm gonna need that. Go into the printer. And I honestly forgot what I was doing. Here we go. Carbon weave. That's what I need. Oh, this makes 14 of them. Okay. I keep forgetting to check like what the output actually is. I'm like, oh, this only makes one. It's gonna take forever. Nope. Pretty straightforward. Okay, small cutting laser. We have the circuits, and we have the weaves. We can make one of these, and then we can switch into the reflex, and we won't have to come back into the wand. Oh, this is going to take a couple minutes. Okay. Well, I suppose while we're doing that, let's open up the refinery, toss all of this into portable storage. Now we can hop back into the reflex. Now that we have the stuff for the cutting laser. Alrighty. I do actually like how this looks. Like a little bomber almost. Refinery was not the one I needed. Do need to get the fuel for storage. Storage. Here we go. Okay, this has a lot more fuel capacity. Now we're just waiting on that. I wish I could see what this needs. Oh, just silicate materials? I should have some of those. Yeah, okay. That'll be fast. I wonder, can I strip and repackage? What happens if we repackage this? Inventory, portable storage. Repackage? Okay, so I actually have to... Hold on, let me check what the fitting is for this ship. Yeah, we can fit 2 here. Actually, let me swap back into here for now. Get the wind. Open up portable storage. And just remove everything. We can leave the engine in. Can we take the engine out? See if we can take the engine out. Oh, I need to go into fitting. Okay, now let's go into the reflex. Red ship. Now can we repackage the wind? Okay, so now you can't. Okay, that's fine. I probably could have just taken off the cutting laser at this point. But having a second one is definitely good anyway. So let us deliver that. And then go into fitting. With portable storage. Small cutting laser. Let's do 2. Got 2 crystals. And let's throw... Oh, interesting. This afterburner is undersized. Okay, it's still better than nothing, I guess. Okay, continue. Use the map to locate a new solar system to jump to. Okay, so now it's just take all of your stuff if you can. Alright, so I need to decide basically what is important and what is not. Fit everything to my ship that I could. So let's take this program. Salvage materials. Unstable fuel isn't going to be good. Take these. And then just the mineral, I guess. And then I'm going to need the ore for all of this stuff. So let's dismantle to cargo to container. And we'll have to find all of the little cargo containers around. Here we go. Okay, do that. Now all of these. Dismantle. 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 And loot as much of this as we can. So that we can just rebuild real quick. Oh, there's a lot of car containers up here. Okay, that's water ice. This one is just carbonaceous ore. Common ore. There's this one. Oh, the carbon bead. I would love to take that, but I can't. Yeah, there's just a bunch of random shit. I'm just gonna end up leaving here. That is okay. Hopefully it helps someone else. Alright, so we need to decide what we want and what we don't want. Let's go into build, just so I can see what needs what. So I can build that, I can build this, I cannot build the printer. That needs the carbonaceous, so I need 50. 50 of common. 50 of metal rich, and then the 50 of that one. Okay. So I'm going to have to drop off some stuff. Okay. So this one that has 50 carbonaceous ore, I'll take that. I'm going to take these weaves. And that's going to be pretty much everything. Okay. Very well. Let's open up the map and find somewhere else to go to. This is exciting. I'm going to be wrapping up shortly. But the fact that we're able to jump to a different system now is kind of interesting. Go here. Temperature critical. I don't know what that means. Show info. 2 ice and a barren planet. I don't know why it's critical. So the further away we go, are there any that aren't critical, I guess, is the question here. Oh, this one. This one's too far away. Okay, we close and reopen. We're just going to go to the next one, the closest star system, and see what's there. An overheated state. Okay. Been cleared for jumping. Am I overheated because I'm right next to the sun? I could see that being a bit of an issue. Warp here. I wonder if that's what it means by temperature critical. If the sun is just really hot. I'll find out. Oh, that's not good. Game, why? Why seizure? Okay. I don't know why the game doesn't like that, but let's see if we can leave whatever this cloud is that is causing this problem. Contacts. Sorry, okay. Okay, I think this is just a graphical glitch. Can I report this? Graphics. Yeah. Graphics. Away from the sun to reduce overheating. When I landed, the screen flashed repeatedly until I entered the menu. Solid, hazy yellow. Yeah, this is an in development game still. I jump to a new system. About overheating. further away, and hopefully this will be something they can fix pretty quickly. Send that with a screenshot. I'm doing it now just so I don't forget, because as soon as I log off, I'm not going to remember to do that. So there's going to be bugs. Let's see if we can log off and then log back in, see if that'll fix it. Yeah, but now my heating, I'm much cooler, so I should be able to jump. But I would like to be able to see what I'm doing before we do that. Let's log off, log back in. Okay, that's better. Yeah, as it says here, this is an early development build. Oh, and someone has built a bunch of stuff here. Okay, let's try that again. Let's go to map. Go to... Actually, let's jump temperature nominal. Jump using jump drive. There we go. And that used up a good chunk of fuel. But now we're in a new system. Escape detected. Journey begun. Okay. Shelter construction recommended. L point claim required to proceed. Awake eternally. So I'm assuming what that means is you have to get a Lagrange point in a system, and then you can start building more of the industry stuff here. That means you basically have to start a base, which I am not going to do at the moment. Because they do wipe the server every once in a while, I would rather just keep everything with me in my ship for right now, before I get all into it. Let's take a look at what this system has though, before we... There's a portable refinery here. Someone else has jumped in. Okay, so that's common ore. I have convoy debris, that's good. Carbon is here. Yeah, and then we need metal rich is the only one that I'm not seeing. That might be out here. Let's double check. Metal rich, okay. So there's a little bit of everything in this system. I might honestly just grab some more carbonaceous ore and jump a bunch next time. But that is going to be for next time. For now, I'm going to end this right here. I hope you're all doing well. Have a great rest of your evening, and stay radiant.